Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 3 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Popcorn, candy, ooh, hot dog, popsicle. Oh boy, banana orange.
Show starts in 1 minute.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Broadcasting live from beautiful Union City, New Jersey. This is your movie quiz season 8 finale. Here we go. Hey, welcome to the movie quiz. I am your host, Chris Mann Nelson, and in just a couple minutes, you and I will be embarking together on a trivia odyssey through 30. There's more questions tonight, actually. There's extra questions because it's the season finale. I usually say 34 questions. It's more than that. It's like 38. This is a completely interactive game. So if you're joining us for the first time, this is a fun game show, talk show that you actually get to participate in by heading to this website right here, play.themoviequiz.com. Head there, enter your team name, hit join the game, and you will do just that. You can join the game. Now, tonight is the culmination of season 8, our REHASHomon season. But we have the previous games this season have been old rounds that have been repurposed and remixed. Tonight is all brand new material. This is all brand new stuff that's going to cross-pollinate the different rounds of the different themes of the previous 7 games, which are past, present, and future, United States of cinema, sports, art and architecture, mystery rounds, crime movies, and home entertainment. So you'll see different combinations of those themes over the course of the game tonight. It's a completely free game to play. We do rely on donations. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But once you get yourself signed up, you are joining the game, you will be playing against our guests tonight. They are returning guests. They're a wonderful duo. I've known them both for many years, and I'm always thrilled to have them here. Please welcome Andrew Rise of Gru Ford and Travis Rise of Gru Helwig. They are both here. Let me get this.
We're a team. We're a team, baby.
They are a team.
We're a team, baby.
They also do have a mystery teammate behind the scenes helping them out, who we will be.
It's Orson Welles.
It's the go. You're not supposed to say it. He's stuck in his house. His ghost is stuck. He can't get out, so he's working on it. Here we go. You can join the game. That's the gameplay website. You boys have Rise of Gru in your bios there, in your name tags. Did you were you TikTok teens? Are you TikTok teens? Did you go to Rise of Gru in little
Travis
suits?
and I are absolutely TikTok teens.
Mm-hmm.
If there's one simple way to describe both of us, it's TikTok teens.
I will say that when we did the Gentle Minions, it was the absolute last group of people that did it, and it was just 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
It was just you.
No one did it after us. Yeah.
It was like
also
a Wednesday matinee.
Yeah, no one else was there, so no one saw us.
And your phones were out of power.
Yeah,
but
we didn't take any proof.
No, but we did make an Instagram reel about it.
It's still
you
are still TikTok teens, though. I mean, they can't take that away from you. The fact that you didn't upload the footage to TikTok and you're not teens does not change the fact that you are TikTok teens.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for saying that.
That's why. All right, and that's all they wanted to say. They were just here. They were just here to.
Whoa! Wow! Oh, wow!
No, I wanted to clarify your status as TikTok teens.
Thank you.
All right, so I just before we jump into the game, a couple of quick things. This is the season finale tonight. I wanted to just catch everybody up on what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Starting in a couple weeks, it's going to be our 2nd anniversary, 2 years of TMQ, believe it or not. And so on Wednesday, the 21st and the 28th, we're going to have a couple of just exhibition games for fun for the 2nd anniversary. And then on Wednesday, October 12th, the new season will begin. Season 9 will begin. And it's going to be awesome. So are you boys
Chris,
ready? Yeah, I'm sorry. Travis?
I just wanted to know, it was me. I just wanted to say that I had been talking some trash in your chat. And I just want to say that there's absolutely no way anyone beats us. And if you beat us,
we'll send you each $200. Well, anyone who beats us, we will Venmo $200,
Yes.
and that's a
Yes.
promise.
Wait, is
and
that
I will
$200
stand by it
each or collectively?
per teammate.
Per teammate, including our silent teammate behind the scenes. He
Oh,
will also be doing
just
it.
put him on the hook for $200. All right.
Somebody,
so
somebody did comment. Sorry, Chris. I know we have to start, but I said I will beat you, and then somebody in the comments said I will beat you off, which I think is really funny. And I'd like that person to keep going in the chat. Yes, thank you.
There it is.
Thank you very much.
They did.
Okay.
They did
Totally.
there was an immediate editor's note. All right, so let's let the beating off commence and get
you.
this game into in-game mode. Here we go. All right, it's gonna be a wild one tonight. I can already tell. All right, so let's a couple quick ground rules. Don't cheat. No cheating. Cheating sucks. It's dumb. Don't look stuff up. Only use this browser window that you've got open. 2, don't put answers in the chat. Join the game. Join at that little that site that's scrolling down, that URL down there. Number 3, you can change your answer before time runs out. And number 4, don't forget to hit submit. You have to hit submit even on multiple choice questions. Otherwise, I will not get your answer. All right. So here we go. Let's jump into our first round tonight. So we had a past, present, and future game. We had a sports game. So that's your first mashup tonight. It is going to be past, present, and future sports movies. All right. We've got sports films. Some of these are not going to be sports films per se, but they will have sports in them. There will be a question about a sport in a movie. All right. So here we go. Let's do it here with our first question
baby.
Of the night. George Clooney's third film as a director, Leatherheads, is a period comedy about the early days of what sport? And this is multiple choice. Don't forget to hit submit. Is it about baseball, basketball, baseball, hockey, or American football?
Wow. It's crazy how much money we won't have to send to people because we're doing it.
Because you're already...
We're saving money.
Now, are people going to have to pay you? Are the people you beat?
No.
That's just, this is a one-way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's
No. Yeah. We're taking all the risk, no reward.
This is like what's the guy on YouTube who's always Mr. Beast? This is like that guy. I don't know much about it. I just know.
Do you want $5 or do you want to pass it to the next person?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and double it and pass it to the next person.
Yeah,
this is a great next. I mean, go. This is how you level up from TikTok teens. Is you start doing these money stunts. You know, these money stunts are big.
Yeah.
All right, so Leatherheads here. I got a picture of it here. That's John Krasinski there. He's running in the snow. It's about American football.
Stupid.
Very muddy film. Nice start to the game. 74% of teams got that one right. All right, here we go. Also, these are the present of these sports movies. These are all going to be sports movies that have been released in the 2020s. All right, so it's movies with sports that take place in the past and future, and sports movies released in the 2020s for the present. All right, what actor starred in the 2020 film The Way Back as Jack Cunningham, a former basketball phenom who tries to put his life back together while coaching his high school alma mater team?
Oh
wait, I saw this.
I do hear that keyboard, Travis. You were wondering if it's audible.
Oh no, This is Andrew insisted that I be the one who types.
I typed last time.
Look, there. I'm not complaining about it.
Let the chat decide if it's too annoying.
Yeah, we have another poll for the chat to take later, perhaps. But yeah, let everybody use the hashtag click clack for if you like Travis's
hashtag click clack if you like it, and if you don't like it, dick clack, because that means that I'm being a dick.
They look almost identical if you read them from far away. So this one, This one is actually it's Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck starring in The Way Back. And for old time's sake here, I'll daredevil you for that Ben Affleck question there. Ben Affleck 54%. Yeah, going back in time for that one.
I saw that movie and it made no sense. Like no part of it made him likable, and it didn't make sense why they asked him to be the coach. He was an alcoholic. Like it was one of the worst written. Actually, I don't want to say things like that publicly. Okay, I'm stopping.
That's probably smart. I mean, that's probably a smart idea. But that's too bad to know, because like researching this, I was like, oh, maybe I'll check this one out. But I'll
nope.
Hashtag Dick Clack for
Dick
Clack. All right, question number 3. What Hugh Jackman film, based on a Richard Matheson story, portrays a future where boxing is deemed too dangerous for humans, so robots are pitted against each other in the ring? Just looking for the name of the movie on this one. What Hugh Jackman film, based on a Richard Matheson story, portrays a future where boxing is deemed, I missed the word is in there, I'm so sorry, is deemed too dangerous for humans, so robots are pitted against each other in the ring?
I have to say, so far, we are absolutely perfect, and there's statistically no way we lose this game at this point.
I mean, yeah, this is... What is that?
Stop the count.
Is there like a hissing sound somewhere?
Is it my audio again? Do you still hear it when I mute?
It sounds like something like in the room, maybe somewhere. I just want to make sure it's not on my...
Sounds like a Roomba.
It does sound like a Roomba or something. All right.
Roomba running,
Do you hear it when I mute?
No, it's you. It's you, Travis.
Is it like an air? It's all right, Travis. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Because it's like your AC or something. Oh, it's your computer fan? There we go. No problem.
Yeah.
Hashtag let it blow for if you're okay with Travis's computer fan. All right. So this movie was called
Hashtag blow me if you don't like it. Sorry.
Hashtag blow me. Yeah, it's Dick Clack and blow me if you don't like the sounds coming, the multitude of sounds coming from Travis's home. All right, this movie is called Real Steel. Real Steel. That was actually the Matheson story. Richard Matheson wrote a bunch of stories that got turned into Twilight Zone episodes. And this was actually a Twilight Zone episode. Looked very different than the Hugh Jackman movie, though. All right, question number 4. We would say multiple choice. In 2000's Best Picture winner Gladiator, chariot races and deadly combat matches are presided over by what real-life emperor played by Joaquin Phoenix? We got another Joaquin Phoenix question this week, and this doesn't give anything away. I'll just look at this strange picture that I found of him. I don't know if this is from the movie or in between takes. Your options are Tiberius, Nero, Commodus, and Marcus Aurelius.
This one we know, Chris.
No, we know for sure. We're gonna get it right.
We know it?
No, for sure we know it.
Oh, I should also point out, I didn't want to talk too much up top because I had a lot to say. But the top 3 teams of the first 7 games are going for the gold, silver, and bronze tonight. That's Marley's Chains. How am I going to be an optimist about this? And the Oslo Condition. Everybody else, the highest score of everybody else, will get the Golden McClunky Award. So you will get something if you can beat Andrew and Travis. You not only will you get $200 from them, but if you get the highest score of not the top 3 teams, you'll get the Golden McClunky. So good luck to those 3 teams and everybody else. All right. So this one. He's actually the son of one of the other people listed on here. Is the son of Marcus Aurelius. It's Commodus. Commodus is. I thought you guys were so sure. You guys are so sure about that one.
We wanted to make things interesting.
Okay.
I think we got it. I think we got it. Now that I think about it, I put the right answer in.
42%. Got that one right. All right. Question number 5. Name the 3-word subtitle. We're back to the present here. So that was the past. Here's the present. Sort of. It's technically the past. Name the 3-word subtitle of 2021's belated Space Jam sequel starring LeBron James. So it's Space Jam blank. Just give me the 3 words.
We're back in it.
We're back to being on top. We're back to on top, Chris. Oh, Chris, can I tell you? I have a little anecdote I want to tell, and
Please.
I don't know when you want me to tell it.
You can tell
so
anytime.
My neighbor just walked by, and my neighbor's a very nice man, but he just smokes weed all day long. That's all he does. That's all I could see him ever do. Anyway, the other day, he was on the phone outside my window. I'm on the first floor, and he goes. He's on the phone, and this is acting. He's on the phone, and he goes, "Yeah, man, yeah. We're going to see Lightyear tonight. Yeah. It's about Buzz Lightyear before he got to Earth." And I was like, "That's not the story.
That's not what it is." Okay, in fairness,
so made up.
So he thinks. Okay, in fairness to him, let's preface this by saying that the setup for Lightyear is needlessly convoluted. It's like the story. Let me make sure I even understand it, because as I understand it, it's the story within the story. So like Lightyear would be a movie that Andy could watch, right? Like Andy, like it's a movie in the Toy Story universe, but it's an IP in the Toy Story IP. Right? Okay. So, but with that being said, he thinks that Buzz Lightyear came to Earth and was this big.
Yeah. He thought it was like Toy Story, and then the story right before it
was
Buzz Lightyear's
prequel to
right. Buzz Lightyear is not a toy; he's a real spaceman to them, who came to Earth to hang out with the toys.
This man is 30, and he was going with all his adult friends.
He's a TikTok teen as well.
He's a TikTok teen.
He's a TikTok teen. Let's dab for him. All right, the LeBron James Space Jam movie is a new legacy. It's a new legacy, which apparently the legacy is not one to carry on. I've heard that it is pretty shitty. And Travis, I will go on record. I'll go on record as saying I don't care if LeBron James is watching.
I will say
LeBron James $200 if he's watching.
The Way Back is better than
Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2. I've seen both basketball movies, and both are bad, but The Way Back's better.
So here's your future sport question. In the dystopian future of the Hunger Games, one boy and one girl from each district of Panem must compete in the deadly tournament. What district is hero Katniss Everdeen from? Is she from District 9, 10, 11, or 12? Space Jam 3 beat you off, or Space Jam, if you will. Marvin the Martian was really good in The Way Back. I have to get my life together. All right. So this one I did post
his whole thing is that he swears in The Way Back. That's why the Catholic school can't understand him, because he swears.
Yeah.
So this one I did post a map of Panem as a clue today on Instagram. And you know that Katniss is from District 12. District 12. Nicely done. 46%.
That's huge for us.
That's
right? Huge for us.
All right, question number 7. 2 questions left in this round. We're in the present, the very present here. Adam Sandler added to his sports movie resume in 2022, playing a basketball scout for the 76ers who discovers a street ball player from Spain in what film? Looking for the name of the movie.
Which was actually, this movie was pretty good.
I want to watch this. I haven't watched it yet.
The acting from every basketball player in it is so bad, but in like kind of a delightful way.
Yeah, there's a long storied history of basketball players giving shitty but charming performances. I feel like LeBron's genuinely good. He's a genuinely good actor, I think. Like, at least if he's got the right vehicle. But like, does anybody? This goes out to the chat too. Does anybody remember like a movie where Billy Crystal was a referee? It was a romantic comedy with him and Deborah Winger where he was like an NBA referee. And there's like so many basketball performances. My Giant was that was a different one. Oh yeah, that's right. That was different. This one, Forget Paris. Yes, Forget Paris is what it was called. Forget Paris is what it was. And yeah, there's a lot of basketball acting in that one. And it's always, it's never it's bad, but it's charming, as Andrew said. All right, Hustle is the name of this. Hustle is the name of this Adam Sandler movie. And our last question of this round, in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, pod racing, a futuristic-looking sport that's technically from a long time ago, it's past and future, sort of, pits Anakin Skywalker against what unscrupulous competitor? Is that, we're going back to Star Wars, like last season. Is it Ponda Baba, Sebulba, Delicious Bee Crumb, or Yaddle?
Travis has so many noises going on. I'm just like, I'm just laughing over here.
I wouldn't
Clack,
have to. All right, I'm putting in the answer that I loudly typed.
All right, so this one, it's here he is right here. It's this character, and his name is Sebulba. His name. Oh, I didn't know if many people would remember Sebulba. But yeah, Ponda Baba is one of the guys from the Mos Eisley Cantina. Salacious B. Crumb is the little laughing guy on Jabba the Hutt's tail. And I will never miss an opportunity to show you Yaddle. This is Yaddle, the female Yoda.
You brought back my perfect cough.
She's the worst thing ever.
Please stop. I'm too horny.
I've never seen this. I don't.
She's on the Jedi Council. Yeah, that's Harry Styles. Yaddle spat on Chris Pine.
Oh my God.
That's Yaddle. I will never not show you Yaddle if it comes up. That is my promise to you. All right,
I gotta calm down.
Let's take a look at your scores. Yeah, if everyone can focus for a minute after seeing that sexy shot of Yaddle. Let's take a look at your scores. Let's start with our sixes. We got a bunch of them. We got Avis and Bobo. Come for the movie, stay for the IC. I Swallow, come. Nice. 6. Ringwoodians with 6. With 7, we got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist? Don't Furry Darling, Sterling Cooper rolling Deli Bets. And your top 3 teams tied for first place with perfect rounds: Marley's Chains, Hose Mad, and the Oslo Condition. So very close. All of our top 3 teams tonight, our teams going for medals, are very close. Plenty of game left to play. And our next round is going to be mashing up our art game and our mystery game. So I'm going, it's an art poster mystery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a zoomed in portion of a movie poster. You just tell me the movie. And then at the end, you figure out what ties them all together. This is our picture round, obviously, because I'm going to be showing you stuff. You will see the image here on the live stream. You'll also see it embedded on your question. We've got, and this round is going to be 10 questions. So we got 2 extra points in the round tonight, in the picture round. All right, so here's your first one. Here's your first zoomed in section. Name this 2001 film.
I gotta go let my dog outside. I'll be right back.
Keep them inside so it'll be noisy, Travis. Let them make more noise.
Yeah, bring it in and make it bark.
Did you hear him groaning? He was sitting next to me groaning while this was happening.
That's the one thing we can't hear in your house.
Yeah, I didn't hear him at all. He was trying to get your attention over the fan and the clacking. All right, and I'm just regrading some of these, making sure that everybody who's got points coming their way got them. All right, so this one here, let's reveal the poster here. It's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That's the owl. You can see the owl and Hogwarts up there. 63% of teams got that one right.
I put the name in wrong. I put the wrong Harry Potter in.
Why did you do that?
That's okay. It's okay.
Hey, Chris.
It's okay.
Okay.
You didn't know.
All right. Name this 1994 movie from a section of its poster. Not the highest resolution image, but I think everyone will be okay. Starting the timer now.
Chris, that Yaddle image made me laugh so much. My cough that I had from COVID came back. And
it came back. I induced the Paxlovid rebound.
You brought my viral load shot right up.
We did. I did a Star Wars only game at Caveat about 4 or 5 months ago. 4 months. It was May 4th, and I showed that, and it just had to it was at the very end, and it just had it stopped everything dead because everybody. It's such it's horrifying and just draws you in at the same time. You need to see more of it. All right, so let's reveal this one. I think everybody who submitted got it right. You can see a very iconic little tunic there. That is the Flintstones. Flintstones is this movie.
I love this movie.
Right.
Yeah, not bad.
All right, and file these away. File these posters away, because remember, something's gonna tie them all together. All right, your next portion of a poster. Name this 1989 film. Sorry, I'm not. The chat is very active tonight, which I love. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up with keeping it on the screen. And
we bring it out in this crowd, Chris.
It's great. No, I love it. All right.
Yeah, I'm happy that the chat did point out that he said his load shot up, because I was thinking about saying something about it, but I wanted to be appropriate. So I'm happy that the chat is here.
Wait, I didn't even hear that. When did you say that?
I said my viral load shot up.
Oh, your viral load shot up. Oh, I see.
My load shot up when I saw Yaddle.
You were talking about Yaddle.
Oh,
we don't know.
Oh my God! Yes, no, yeah. Did I not say that for Yaddle?
All right, so this one, hopefully, you can make out two different sets of feet. They belong to Doc and Marty, and the hovering time machine there. It's Back to the Future Part 2. Back to the Future Part 2. 75% of teams got it. Nice. All right, here we go. Your next poster portion. Come on. There we go. It's gonna be a couple of old men in these. All right, just correcting some of these. All right, so this one here, that is Denholm Elliott that I've focused in on. And hopefully you can make out a famous fedora there. This poster was in what was my office and then became my son's room. So now there's just a giant poster of Harrison Ford and Sean Connery looming over my son's bed for the last 4 or 5 years. So we'll see what that does to him. All right, let's move on to our next one. What is this movie? Movies from 1985.
I've never seen this movie.
I've never seen it, Travis.
You know, it's funny.
They must not have had it at our Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's
true. I
true.
rewatched it not long ago, and it's fun, but it's it's still fun, but it's way slower than I remember. It just kind of, maybe it's because I was watching it with a 5-year-old. I was just all right, come on, trying to get him hooked on it, but I think it just was more slower paced than I remember. All right, this one was pretty close to a social. Most teams got it right, and you knew that it was Goonies. You've got Sean Astin in there. You've got Corey Feldman, and of course, you've got, for the last time this season, you've got Josh Brolin. There he is. You're Brolin in it for the last time in season 8. We've mentioned Josh Brolin in every game. There he is. Goonies is your answer. All right. Your next question number 6. What is this movie?
Huh.
Typing very softly.
How is the mystery guest? How is mystery guest hanging?
The mystery guest has been not helping some of the time.
Orson Welles is texting
and answering text. But I'll say, when Orson Welles is locked in, so helpful, like so helpful.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of feels on brand with Orson Welles. You know, it's just kind of when he's there, when he's present, laser focused, an unstoppable force, but easily distracted. All right.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say that Orson Welles just told us all to eat his ass. In the chat.
That's what I was gonna say, but I was like, no, we can't stop. We can't keep stopping the show.
Oh my god! All right, so let's reveal this one. It is Big Trouble in Little China. That's Lotan that I zoomed in on there, and the truck, Kurt Russell's truck from the movie. So there it is. There's the poster. Remember, don't forget. Think about what ties all these posters together. All right, here is your next slide. Maybe a little tougher. Although got 6 answers immediately.
We think we know what it is. We're not sure, but we have a guess.
1982, The Matrix.
Yep, it's Travis, please.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the early version of The Matrix.
The original.
All right. This one is, we had a little bit of a drop in percentages on this one because it's a little abstract, that piece. But if you zoom out a bit, it's The Thing. That is the poster for The Thing there. All right, 54% of teams got it. All right, you got 2 more posters, and then I'm going to ask you to figure out what ties all the posters together. Your next one, question number 8. What is this?
Orson Welles is tearing it up.
Orson Welles is being really, really helpful.
Yeah, sometimes you have to yell at him because he's drinking, you know.
But man, that guy can sell me peas like no one else.
You can sell peas and fish sticks and whatever.
I love this. Just Travis clicking his keyboard and me coughing off screen. What a viewing experience. And you asked us back.
Oh man. Well, I mean, if anytime there's a lull, I can always just do this.
Yeah.
Anytime that we need a little shot in the arm, just a little yaddle.
Is Yaddle drunk at work? Like,
She
look at
is
Yaddle's expression.
That is the face. I don't think Yaddle ever has any lines. All right, so this movie here, a good chunk of teams got this right. You recognize that's Eddie Murphy's hand there in Coming to America. Coming to America is the movie, the 1988 movie. All right, one more poster left. Here we go. Name this 1994 film. 1994 film.
Orson Welles gave it to us.
Orson Welles.
No, I gave it. I got it first.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Uh-oh.
You're right.
We're falling apart. We're falling apart.
All right. So this movie, I told you there'd be more craggy old men that I zoomed in on, but hopefully this pose and the rain might have given it to you. And that's Tim Robbins' neck there too. It's Shawshank. It's the Shawshank Redemption is your last poster. And now, question number 10, final question. What do these movie posters have in common? What are the posters, not the movies? What do the posters have in common? The correct answer must contain a person's name, like an actual, like a proper name of somebody. And it might be a little tough, but it's the finale. It's the finale. Got to go tough. A little tougher here and there. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it, and then I will start the timer.
Chris, we don't know the answer. Can you just tell us?
Yeah, I will as soon as the timer runs out.
That's less.
You like that? You like that? That's what you get.
Wow.
All right. I'm just
Well,
checking.
he's turning into a real daddy.
I'm a real.
Yeah.
It's a real. Call me Yaddle. Sorry. Look me in the eyes and call me Yaddle.
Where would you guys take Yaddle on a date if you could? It could
I
be
think
in
we
the
play
Star
mini
Wars
golf.
universe or ours.
We play mini golf, and then
Rise of Gru. Would you take her to Rise of Gru?
Yeah, then I'd take her to Rise
never
of Gru.
seen all the other ones.
Oh, that Instagram reel will get so many inflated views.
Oh my god. It would melt the internet. All right, I think everybody's gotten it right. Some of you were on the right track. Yes, they are all from the same artist. They all have this very distinct style. But the reason I needed the man's name, he's an amazing artist. He's done way more posters than I listed here. It's Drew Struzan. Drew Struzan is the name of the artist who did all these. And there's a documentary that a colleague of mine made called Drew, the Man Behind the Poster. It's all about Struzan and his work. There's also like a book that I have that's got all his work and like the history of the posters he's made. It's awesome. It's really awesome. All right, yeah, I am a nerd. But check out Drew Struzan, please. His work is awesome.
Of course,
all right,
Chris is a nerd.
I am.
You don't know you're a nerd.
2 years of a movie show on the internet, for crying out loud. All right. Before we check in with the leaderboard and introduce our mystery guest, let's do because Orson Welles was unplanned. We have another guest who's behind the scenes. Orson Welles just kind of showed up, as he's apt to do. Let's do our lightning round. Lightning round is a quick way to rack up 4 points. You don't have to get all 4 answers right to get any points. You can get 1 for every one that you get right. All right. But please do put them in order for this one. All right. So the confluence here, the mashup here, we're talking about an overlap of crime movies or crime movie directors and home entertainment from your home entertainment and your crimes game. All right. So I'm looking for the names of movies for each of these 4. What movie did each of the following legendary filmmakers, who were all mentioned in this season's crime movies game, make for a Netflix streaming release? So each of these guys made a streaming release in these years. Name the film. Number 1, Martin Scorsese in 2019. Number 2, Spike Lee in 2020. 3, David Fincher in 2020. and number 4, the Coen Brothers in 2018. These are not necessarily crime movies themselves, but these are, people who are mentioned in the crime movies game have done some crime films themselves. So name the movies, put them in order. I will give you a second to think about it and then hit the timer.
One of these we don't know, Chris. One we can't figure out.
You got 3 of them.
Oh, I submitted already. Shit.
You can resubmit, Travis. You can resubmit.
Okay, great.
Add to it.
Oh, wait.
Just
never mind. It's wrong. Well, I'm submitting it, but.
Yeah, we didn't know the third one. We could not figure out this Fincher one.
The Fincher one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of tricky. Hang on, let me just regrade a couple of these guys.
Fincher did where you are join a game. Is it called The Game?
The Game. It's great. It's his third movie. It was the movie made after Seven, with Michael Douglas and Sean Penn. Yeah, it's actually, I think, maybe my favorite, because it's just kind of, Fight Club and Seven have these monolithic reputations now, but that movie is solid. I saw that movie in the theaters, and it's really good and holds up too. All right, let's reveal them. I think everybody's got their points, so let's reveal them. All right, Scorsese made The Irishman. Spike made The Five Bloods.
Oh man,
Cohen's. It came out of order.
Unwatchable.
Cohen's are Battle of Buster Scruggs, and it's Mank. Yeah, that was the tough one. I'd say that was the.
I didn't watch
one.
Mank.
Was Mank. I watched Mank. It came out. I think it came out Christmas Day in 2020. It was height of the pandemic, but I think it was always intended to get a Netflix release. These did also get.
Imagine going under your tree, Chris, and you open it up and it's fucking Mank.
It's
you open up a present.
It's scary. Oh my God, Mank! I'm the weirdest child. I'm the weirdest child in America. I want Mank for Christmas and nothing else. All right, let's take a look at our leaderboard after roughly half the game here. Let's start with the 17s. We got Avis and Bobo, and we own the city with 17. Don't Furry Darling and Sterling Cooper with 18. And in the top 3 spots, we've got our top 3 teams of the season, and it's still very close. We got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist and Marley's Chains tied for second. And we've got the Oslo Condition holding on to first by themselves, but only by a point. And we've got plenty of points, even more points than usual, left on the table. So before we move on to our puzzle round, let's bring in this week's mystery guest. He's been here a couple times before. In the past, he was running for New York City mayor. He announced he was running as a Republican, and then that he was just kind of doing whatever he wanted. Please welcome, coming in from Arendelle, Olaf. Olaf is your secret guest.
Oh, Chris!
Hello, Olaf.
Chris, how's it going?
It's going great, Olaf. I'm sorry that I'm sorry you lost your race to Eric Adams, but I see you're going, just plugging ahead for Senate.
Well, that's the thing that I wanted to talk about.
For Congress, excuse me.
New Yorkers, I am running for congressman for the District 10. That's right, me, Olaf. I'm running on a policy that's strictly about silliness. Chris, aren't you tired about how serious politics are these days?
I mean, yeah, it is pretty, all the doom scrolling does it takes its toll on you.
Enough. We want to go back to a time where our city was, and our country was, the only thing that we were dealing with was how to get snow out of our snow boots.
Oh, it's always comes back to snow with you, Olaf. Now, Olaf, I have to ask a couple of questions before we bring Andrew and Travis back. Or we could just bring them back now, because I'm sure they have some questions for you as well, Olaf. Are you still running as a Republican? because I remember you said you were running for mayor. You were just it was kind of a cutthroat decision to switch to the GOP.
Yeah.
I have something to say to Olaf, and I've always said this. If I ever saw you in person, I would call you out because this is not normal. Okay, Olaf, you are a fascist. You are pro-pregnancy, anti-abortion, anti-contraception. You stormed the Capitol and killed 2 police officers whose bodies were not found.
There are those infamous pictures of you storming the Capitol.
And what you're not telling everyone is that you are not only a moderator but an admin of the Daily Stormer, Olaf. So I know that if I'm going to confront fascism head on in my life, and I think Olaf, you need to be called out.
Thank you.
Chris, the blue wave is coming.
Travis, I was told that this was going to be a softball interview.
Travis,
what I signed up for.
There's no safe space for you, Olaf. There's no safe space.
In the spirit of TV punditry, can we pretend that this is normal and that we're friends, and we'll just. And then we'll secretly be mad at Olaf.
Well, I just want to clear my name and say, since day one, I have been a huge advocate for having a silly time. That's been my number one objective. Okay, so yes, I have done things in my past that will be considered not so silly, but in the end, everything that I do is for making America a silly place with magic and mischief.
All right. Well, we'll hold Olaf's feet to the fire, so to speak, as the show goes on. Let's move on to round 3. It's your puzzle round.
You can't give a platform to these guys, Chris. You can't give a platform to them.
Look, I can't lose.
He needs reviews.
Travis, what if he wins his race and then I lose access? Because I have to. I have corporate. I have corporate bosses that I have to answer to, and they want Olaf.
I get it.
They want guys like Olaf. They love the controversy. They love the clicks that it generates.
Chris, I love silly movies.
And storming the Capitol. All right, so your next round is your puzzle round. It's a before and after round. It's called Crime Wave, which Olaf knows about. Olaf has had a lot of literal slush money allegations. So this one is, how before and after round puzzles work, you've got a clue that leads you to 2 words or phrases that have like a shared syllable or shared word in common. So this one will be half crime movies stuff and half related to one of our other themes. So here's an example for 0 points. Combining sports and crime movies, Hilary Swank trains with Clint Eastwood to become a champion boxer while also executing musically choreographed heists with Ansel Elgort and Jamie Foxx. All right, so you got, and the little ellipsis there, the 3 dots, indicates that that's where the split between the 2 movies or the 2 clues are. These are 2, they're not always going to be the names of movies. They might just be, here, let's, oh, here we go. I'm just going to reveal it so that you get the picture. We're talking about $1 Million Baby and Baby Driver, which makes your answer $1 Million Baby Driver. That was worth 0 points. So if you didn't get it in
time. I really like Olaf trying to see his screen.
I know with his Olaf eyes off screen. All right, here comes. This counts. Now we're okay.
We're ready.
Deal. All right, here we go. They're going to be all something from a crime movie, something from either home video or some, I'll tell you what the combos are, but they won't always be the name of a movie. All right, here we go. For this, we're combining crime and time travel. After the main character of Goodfellas testifies against the mob, he goes into witness protection somewhere in the space-time continuum, hiding out in Doc and Marty's hometown.
What?
And if you were watching last week's game, you know this person's the name in the front half of this. Excuse me.
What is his name? Olaf. Olaf, please help.
Help? No, not it. God damn it.
I can't see in this mouth smell. I was at the Capitol. I was trying to stop them at the Capitol.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes.
I said, this is supposed to be a silly event. It's not too silly.
You thought they were all the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, they were being silly? You thought they were just...
You thought they were proud of how silly they were.
Exactly. They're so silly.
I mean, like, in
arms.
Olaf's defense, boogaloo is a very silly word. All right.
Thank you.
So this one, we're talking about Henry Hill and Hill Valley, making your answer Henry Hill Valley. And that is 2 weeks in a row of Henry Hill question. So we're gonna head for the hill.
How many things do you have?
I have a Photoshop account, and I'm not afraid to use it. All right, question number 2. U.S. presidents and crime. Olaf, after serving just one term, the 14th president of the United States becomes an actor starring in crime films like The Thomas Crown Affair and After the Sunset. So combine those. We had a president's round in our United States of Cinema game. So we're bringing back presidents and also combining it with crime.
Travis got that one, and he refuses to tell us what the answer is. But he said he.
Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to limit the amount of clacking.
No, clack more. Clack more. Does this help?
Travis, you could, to clack less, if you know it, you could just type it, and then you could just like Command C. You could copy paste it. There you go.
Wow, you should run for Congress with that problem solving.
I might. I mean, now that I know that Olaf's going for it, I might have to. Jeez.
Are you okay?
Olaf, are you? We were talking before, but are you in? It looks like you're in like a large airship outside of the city. You're just kind of. It's like a large window behind you.
I'm in my apartment in downtown Arendelle, and
yep, there it is.
But I also have a residency in the 10th district.
Yeah. Are you?
You don't even live in the city.
This is my parents have a house here in Arendelle.
Olaf, is it true? Olaf, can you confirm the rumor that you wrote the Dr. Oz crudité video? was that was your idea? I heard. You thought
Dr.
it was
Oz is a good man.
Oh no!
Damn it! Your answer here is Franklin Pierce Brosnan. Franklin Pierce Brosnan is your answer. All right, question number 3, combining sports and crime. After an octet of White Sox players get banned from baseball for throwing the 1919 World Series, they go on to break out of jail with George Clooney and fall in love with U.S. Marshal Jennifer Lopez.
Oh.
So think about these. These are titles. Both of these are titles mashed up.
Ooh. Oh, it's like,
You know, I think I
got it.
Yeah, good job, Olaf.
Yeah, good job, Olaf. People say that I'm spineless, but that's because I'm made out of snow.
He loves those. He loves those slogans.
It's part of your stand-up.
Yeah.
You know who's actually they can't use their spine anymore? One of the police officers you assaulted at the cafe.
No, that's not silly.
Yeah.
Travis, not silly.
Olaf he
was just doing his job.
Olaf actually was shot by Capitol Police, but it just went right through him.
Into a police officer.
Yeah, I was preventing. I said, stop.
That's the Olaf spin. All right. So this one, we're talking about 8 Men Out is the White Sox movie, and Out of Sight, the Elmore Leonard adaptation. 8 Men Out of Sight is your answer. All right. Question
Chris,
number
what
4.
do you think about Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez getting back together?
I think it's amazing. I think
I love it.
for you, all right. I think good for them. It's you never know what's gonna happen in life. All right.
Love is
Art
love.
and crime. Art and crime is your combo here. Ed Harris plays an abstract American painter who has 1 week to repay 50,000 pounds he lost in a high-stakes poker game in Guy Ritchie's directorial debut. I believe it's his directorial debut. I actually didn't fact check that. It's one of his early ones, if not his first.
Olaf.
Good teamwork, Olaf.
Olaf, you got that one? Oh, I see how it is, Travis. It's fine when he can get you something.
Well, when he cares about us, he just cares about us, and he cares about the community. That's all he's been saying to us.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Andrew, you're pro Olaf?
I've just been saying in our chat, he's been really kind of helpful in this game, and I'm like, could he help the city? I don't know.
It's good for my clout to publicly be against him, but privately, I max my donation.
It would be with an A, right? Olaf Prolof, like that.
I bring up good points. We need a special master to look at Trump, the Mar-a-Lago.
Oh no!
Damn it! All right, so this one would be Jackson Pollock stock and 2 smoking barrels. Pollock stock and 2 smoking barrels. If you didn't use his first name, that got you the point too. All right, question number 5. Crime and home video. In this Sergio Leone Western, Charles Bronson fends off a group of thugs trying to steal a patch of land so they can open up a geographically named chain video store to rival Blockbuster. So we got the name of the first half is the name of a movie. I'll give you that much. All right. This one was a little tougher. The movie is called Once Upon a Time in the West. And the video store that I'm looking for is West Coast Video. Once Upon a Time in the West Coast Video is the answer I'm looking for here. All right, question number 6. Sports and crime is your combo here. Bernie Mac plays a baseball player who comes out of retirement to recapture his batting record, but gets caught up with Kurt Russell and Kevin Costner in a casino heist during an Elvis impersonator convention. So, and it's 2 titles mashed up here. Mashed ups upon mashups.
Wow. Olaf is on fire.
Just like our country.
I mean, yeah.
You agree? We need.
I agree, but in a different. I don't mean not in the same way that you're saying it, though.
So, Chris, here are your options: same old story, boring; change, exciting.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I think maybe the answer.
I do think.
Just burn it down. Just keep burning it down.
This is the first time that 4 white guys in their 30s have been on Twitch and not advocated fascism when talking politics.
All right. So this one here, there are 2 movies were Mr. 3000 and 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Mr. 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Mr. 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Oh, we should do a check-in. Andrew, with where you guys are standing in the leaderboard. And
first
we'll do it. The round's almost over, so we'll do it after this.
Great.
2 more questions here. Crime and time travel. Once again, Brad Pitt and his friends must once again steal to repay their debt from a previous heist. And he gets future tips from a time-traveling Bruce Willis. Yes. And Ryan is calling out that I am. There's 3 white men in their 30s and 1 in their 40s.
Oh,
Oh. Wow. Brutal.
Olaf, you're 30?
No.
How old are you, Olaf?
I'm 14.
So you can't run for Congress.
You can't run. You're not eligible for office.
That's what I'm trying to change. Silly politics. Let me change the game.
All right, so this one, after I read this question, I realized that actually Bruce Willis is in both. Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis are in both of these movies because Bruce Willis has a cameo. It's Ocean's 12 and 12 Monkeys. Ocean's 12 Monkeys is your answer, and one more of these before we head into our.
I like this category
round. We're going with home video and crime for your last before and after. This early magnetic tape format that lost a war with VHS is the best way to watch Mark Wahlberg's video game adaptation about an NYPD detective seeking revenge. So it's kind of double home entertainment because we got home, we got tape, and we got home video games, which we talked about in that game too. All right. Once again, this early magnetic tape format that lost a war with VHS is the best way to watch Mark Wahlberg's video game adaptation about an NYPD detective seeking revenge.
Great job, Olaf.
Thank you.
Got that one, Olaf?
I played this game.
Dog
on camera.
Nice.
Dog on camera.
Woof, woof.
His
Oh,
nails.
you got the sleeves rolled up look. You got the in the trenches look. You've been working hard, Olaf. Where's he going?
Yeah, Travis. This is
All right,
their
let's
first
reveal
video
this one.
conference. They should do this.
Oh
more
my
often.
God! So this
I
your
can't touch
answer
my
here
dog's
is
paws.
Betamax Pain. Betamax Pain is your answer. All right, let's take a look at your scores as we head into our final regular round of the night. All right, let's start with these 22s. We got Avis and Bobo, and we own the city with 22. Don't Furry Darling with 24. Marley's Chains with 25. Sterling Cooper with 26. They're in third place. How am I going to be an optimist with 28? And the Oslo Condition with 30, but there's still a lot more points on the table here. And Andrew and Travis and Olaf as well.
Yep.
Where are you guys in the standings?
We are Don't
We
Furry
are
Darling, which is in first place.
Yeah, I
first
think
place.
Oh,
we're
you're in
Yes,
fifth.
first
So you're
place.
only right now. You're only out $800 because there's 4 teams.
Per person.
per person.
Oh, per person.
$800.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's it's
which we
that's
could
600,
totally use
so
for my
$2,400.
campaign donations.
That's you've
Yeah,
got. I've
we're gonna
heard you've
take-
got incredibly full coffers. Olaf. All right, so let's
I'm
head into our.
big in Florida.
All right, let's go into our fourth round, our double points round. It's called Landmark Films. Landmark Films. So your mashup here is between it's architecture mostly, and our USA game, our United States of Cinema game. So for 1 point each, I'll show you an image, and you'll name the movie. For most of them, there's 2 at the end where the format changes a little bit, but you'll be forewarned. For 1 point, name the movie. For second point, name the U.S. landmark prominently featured. Now, this is supposed to be an architecture mashup, so some of these are natural landmarks in here. Some of them are buildings, monuments, what have you, but some of them are naturally occurring landmarks, but all in the United States. So Olaf, you must love that. Just USA first, right? There are no landmarks elsewhere.
Right, Olaf?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm just trying to get elected here. I
mean, I know you don't really care.
Do you even care? Yeah, do you
He does
even
not care about anything.
I care. All I care about is providing my constituents with a nice, silly time.
All right, so question number 1. Name this movie and the East Coast landmark where this character is absconded. Name this movie and the East Coast landmark where the character is absconded. So you can put them in either order. It's fine.
It's not the UCB training center.
Chris, can I tell another anecdote about this movie?
Yes, please do.
After I saw this movie, I almost got in a horrible car crash.
Oh my god! Because
so
of the movie? Was it because of the movie?
Not because of the movie. It was just right after. I have a very firm memory of that movie, and then almost dying. And just wanted to get that out there to your audience. Let them know.
Oh my god!
Still here.
Andrew almost died in Christmas time 2000. Was it icy? Because I remember this was like a Christmas release. Was it like a icy road situation?
Yeah.
Were you upset at the movie?
Yeah, I was. I was just veering across lanes, just so angry.
It's just
that
weeping about the death of King Kong. King Kong is the movie that's Naomi Watts in King Kong and Empire State Building. All right, so I will. For all these, I will describe. I might not tell you if it's a natural landmark or a human-made one. All right, here is your next one. Name this movie. It should be pretty easy. And the U.S. landmark where its climax takes place. Name the movie and the U.S. landmark where the climax takes place.
I was recently inside of a cornfield.
You were.
Okay.
It's really scary. It's a scary place.
But I mean, especially for a snowman. What were you doing in a cornfield? You should be stumping in your district.
Am I echoing?
I hear Chris echoing, but I don't hear.
I hear
you
Chris
echoing.
echoing.
I think it's from Olaf's.
It might be from Olaf's.
I'll get the headphones.
Let's cancel Olaf. Yeah, are you, Olaf? This is a great question from Meredith. Are you anti-corn? He has no. That's the thing. He has no actual convictions. He believes in nothing. All right, so this is North by Northwest, of course, and it ends at Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is your answer. This is kind of similar to the road trips round we did in the USA game. All right. Name this movie and either California landmark featured in its climax. One is the scene of a shootout. One of the landmarks is the scene of a shootout at the climax. The other gets partially destroyed. So you can name either one of them. Name the movie and either of the California landmarks.
I love corn. It's corn. It's a big lump of knobs. It has.
You got my vote.
Yeah, dude's pro corn. This dude's as pro corn as pro corn can get. Nooch is asking us if us TikTok teens have seen the corn video. I don't know what he's talking about.
It hasn't made its way to Instagram Reels yet.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Big lump of knobs that has the juice.
All right. I think everybody's got their point. So this movie is The Rocketeer. Did you guys get this one right? I'm just wondering because we got a couple LA.
I don't know.
Couple LA.
It was LA. No, we fucked
LA
it up.
teens. LA teens here. The shootouts at the Griffith Observatory and the Hollywood sign
Those are my two guesses too.
Partially destroyed. It says
here.
Hollywood Land. It's when it said Hollywood Land and
Travis, we live here.
James Bond.
I almost guessed that. I almost guessed Griffith.
Oh,
it is.
God,
yeah, I mean,
Travis.
that's why I purposely said California, not LA, because you could probably narrow it down. All right, question number 4. Name this movie and the southwestern landmark where these characters meet their demise.
Excuse me.
Also, I'm looking for sometimes, like the case with this movie, they filmed somewhere else, but it's supposed to be. I'm looking for what it's supposed to be, not the filming location. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck would actually know where this, because it's shot at it had a stand-in.
No, it was really them. The end of that movie was really them.
It was really them doing that at the end.
Yeah.
It's crazy to make stunt people kill themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
And
least
they still can't get an Oscar category.
Still can't get an Oscar.
I know, and they probably got paid SAG rate too, so it's like $1,000 to like die forever.
To their, I guess it goes to their family. All right, pretty much everybody who submitted got this right. It's Thelma and Louise, and they drive into the Grand Canyon at the end. Yes, they filmed it at like a canyon, some different, less grand canyon somewhere in, I think, Utah. All right, question.
Like a good canyon.
Yeah, just like fine canyon. All right, here is your next one. Name this film and the Pacific Northwest landmark where a presidential candidate is assassinated in the opening scene.
Whoa.
It's yeah, it's the All Right Canyon. The Meh Canyon.
Chris, can you say the question again?
Where's
the landmark?
Pacific Northwest.
Pacific Northwest.
There's no landmarks up there.
There's a lot of things there. There's the yeah. There's also the
don't say it. Yeah.
Also, it's too late. It's too late, Olaf.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one that I hope you did remember. It's a large and very very unique one up there. It's the Space Needle, and this is the 1970. I posted a zoomed in poster of this movie today as one of my clues. It's the Parallax View. It's a 70s paranoia thriller starring Warren Beatty, and it has an assassination at the top of the Space Needle. I think they go back to the Space Needle later.
We wrote where the Seattle Storm play.
Mm-hmm. Super now retired.
We were the Climate Pledge Arena where the Seattle Storm play. It's a WNBA team, Chris.
All right, hang
you
on.
Got a problem with that? I don't.
Oh, is it? I don't. I see it's not open. I'm trying to open it back up.
What the hell is happening?
Hang on. Here we go. There we go. Sorry, had a weird internet dip there, and it fucked my whole thing up. Name this film and the U.S. landmark that this character is drawn to. Hopefully everybody can see it and hear me now. Remember, you don't have to put both if you know just one half of this. I'm going to shut off this ticker now. I don't want someone joining the game this late. I'm just sorry for my silence. I'm just reading people's answers, making sure that everybody gets their. All right. All right. I'm gonna give. How'd you guys do with this one?
We didn't know where they.
We didn't know, and I watched this movie during COVID, but I couldn't remember.
So you might remember that he's drawn to it. He gets visions of it, and he's making it out of mashed potatoes. He makes a tall, flat mesa.
Oh, is it like the Devil's Tower?
Devil's Tower is what it's called. Devil's Tower. It's Close Encounters is the movie, and he is drawn. That's where the aliens come at the very end, and why he's drawn there.
Yeah.
All right,
Travis, I have to.
Two more questions. So the format. So for these last two questions, the format changes. I'm not looking for the name of the movie anymore for these last ones. These are multiple monuments within a single series or overarching series. So don't put the name of movies for these next two. All right. Name the U.S. landmark where Peter Parker saves his friends in Spider-Man: Homecoming, and the U.S. landmark where multiple Peter Parkers work together in the climax of No Way Home. So I'm looking for the two landmarks should be your answers here. All right. I got a few answers in already, so let's start the timer.
That's not a bad guess, Travis.
You guys get an answer in?
We know one, but we're guessing on the second one.
I didn't
Which
see
one did you know?
the second Spider-Man. We knew
Homecoming.
Yeah. That's Washington Monument, very close to where Olaf. That's where you and your cohorts met, I believe, Olaf. Right? You congregated at the Washington Monument.
Yeah, me and my
made your way
cohorts,
down the
as
mall.
my fellow congressmen, we meet every day there.
No, you're not in Congress.
You're not elected, and you're 14.
You're 14 years old. You're still.
My hands are sticks.
Wait, what? Your hands are from an 8 years more recent snowstorm? All right. So in Homecoming, he saves his friends at the Washington Monument, and at the end of No Way Home, it's at the Statue of Liberty. And your last question, the original 1968 Planet of the Apes movie also famously ends at the Statue of Liberty, but which two U.S. landmarks are featured in the finale of these two Planet of the Apes reboots? So you've got the 2001 Mark Wahlberg one. You've got the Andy
now
Serkis.
This is a hot alien thing.
She's a monkey. She's like a monkey descendant.
Oh, she's just a straight up monkey.
She's like an evolved monkey. In the Tim Burton version, it's like different. It's not Earth.
Now I have a question. If you were in a situation where it was a Planet of the Apes type thing, and there was a very attractive, sexy monkey woman, would you hook up with her?
Okay. And you're running for Congress?
Let me know in the comments below if you would hook up with her. You would say yes, monkey business. Hashtag yes, monkey business. Hashtag no monkey business if you would.
How hot is the monkey?
Oh, sorry. I didn't switch. Thank you. I didn't switch the.
Monkey.
On the feed. All right. So.
I would say, okay.
Monkey business.
How hot is the monkey? All right. Also, all right. So in the for the 2001 one, he does go back to Earth. It's not on Earth the majority of the movie, but he does go back, and he ends up back in Washington D.C. again, and he finds Tim Roth's head on the Lincoln Memorial for some reason. And at the end of the 2011 movie, they storm across the Golden Gate Bridge. Storm? Yeah, I know. I heard that got your attention. But before we 54% got Golden Gate Bridge for Rise of the Planet of the Apes, 33 for the other. Let's just do a quick not side by side, but a little juxtaposition. There's Helena Bonham Carter as the hot future monkey, and then you got Yaddle.
I would.
Oh, and so you know what, Sebulba too. Why?
Put him in there.
Let's not leave out the fellas here.
Fuck, Mary, kill.
Oh yeah,
Sebulba, hot monkey. All right, let's take a look at your standings going into this last little bit here. It's very close. Let's start with the 35s. Don't Furry Darling.
Wait, we're winning.
You're in 35. You got 35. You're in tied for 6th.
First place.
We Own the City with 37. Marley's Chains is in 4th with 39. Sterling Cooper with 40. How Am I Going to Be an Optimist with 44. And the Oslo Condition with 45. And now that brings us to our post-credits bonus. So now, So I'm going to ask you, normally a game ends with a question that I ask you that's got two correct answers and one fake out. Each correct answer is worth 3 points. So if you get them both right, you get 6 points. But if you pick the fake out, you get 0. And so if you want to bank 3 points, you know one for sure, you can click that and just hit submit. But normally we just do one of these. But tonight is the finale. So I'm doing a blitz of them. I'm doing 3 of these post-credit bonus questions. So there's 18 points on the table still here at the end. This is our October surprise in September. All right, here we go. Let's do our first one. The first one is a combo of sports and crime. Okay, so pick each correct answer is worth 3 2 will get you 6, but if you pick the fake out answer, there's an incorrect answer in the mix here. You pick that, you get 0. Which 2 characters from sport crime movies, sport movies that have a crime tinge to them, have been played by 2 different actors in an original and a remake? So these are character names. Which 2 of these characters were in an original and a remake? We've got Paul Wrecking Crew, Molly Bloom, and Johnny Utah. Pick the 2 who have been in an original and a remake and hit submit. If you just know one, just go with the one. So there'll be three of these, and I'm gonna hit the timer pretty quick so we get through them. Let's see.
So if I get any of them wrong, you get 0 points, right?
That's right. If you click the wrong answer, but you can also just pick one if you know one for sure. So 2 of them, the 2 correct answers are from The Longest Yard, which has an original and a remake, and Point Break, which has an original and surprisingly a remake. Your correct answers are Paul Wrecking Crew and Johnny Utah. Nicely done. All right, here's our next one in our post-credits blitz. Which 2 of these artists does Owen Wilson's character meet when he time travels to the 1920s in Midnight in Paris? Then artists, I mean painters, musicians, anything, writers, anything. Your options are Hemingway, Salvador Dali, and Django Reinhardt. Which 2 of these artists does Owen Wilson's character meet when he time travels? We got art and time travel here together.
Whew. We're really gonna put people away with this round, Chris.
Yeah, we're already ahead, and so it's crazy to just keep blowing people away.
It's gonna start getting sad, Chris.
Mercy rule.
Gonna start getting sad?
Yeah, not for us. Always been happy for us.
All right, so this one, everyone seems to be doing great with these. Hemingway and Dali are in Midnight in Paris. That movie from the filmmaker, I'm not going to name.
You love him.
Lest I be canceled.
Yes.
Olaf loves him.
Olaf loves him. I saw you guys at the Knicks game. You guys were sitting together at the Knicks game.
Say what you will, but the man is a jazz genius.
You guys did not have good seats. You were very far in the top tier. All right, and your last question, the last question of the season, unless there is a tie that we have to break. What pair of animated film series, so which 2 on this list, have at least 2 entries, either theatrical or direct-to-video, on the all-time list of the top 25 VHS tapes sold in the United States?
Wow.
So all of these are animated film series. Which 2 of these series have at least 2 entries on the all-time list of the top 25 VHS tapes sold in the U.S.? Kind of home video mixed with the United States of cinema here to wrap it up. And bear in mind, it said theatrical or direct-to-video.
I can't believe we're going to win.
We actually really could win, Chris, if everyone above us gets a 0. Oh no, we won either way. It's fine.
Hot monkey.
Hot monkey.
Hot monkey.
All right, so the trick here, the thing to pay attention to here was that I said theatrical or direct to video. So The Lion King 1, the original, is the highest selling VHS tape of all time. It is also Simba's Pride, The Lion King 2, its direct to video sequel, is also in the top 25. So it's between Toy Story and Shrek. And hopefully you kind of reasoned out that Shrek 2 came out sort of as VHS was dying. Came out in 2004, making your 2 answers here The Lion King. A lot of people picked Shrek. Shrek 1 was on the VHS all-time list, but Shrek 2 was not because it's from 2004. All right, let's see these scores and standings. Oh my goodness, we do have a tie we do have a tie for
Wow.
first place.
Wow.
For the championship here.
Wow.
Between
Yeah,
us
you guys did come
and
back
who?
into third place. So
Yeah, we won that
got-
award.
Before, let's do.
That
That's
award.
true. You guys won the Golden McClunky. You did. All right, so it's let's read these off. We got Avis and Bobo. We own this city, both with and Sterling Cooper, all with 52. How am I going to be an optimist about this? And Don't Furry Darling, you guys are tied for third place, and we do currently have a tie between the Oslo Condition and Marley's Chains. So I did write a tiebreaker just for this division, and this is just for those two teams. This is just for those two teams.
So what are we gonna do?
Nothing. It's to determine the
At least
championship.
put Yaddle up on the screen for us.
All right, I'm going. All right, there. Okay, so you guys, something to do.
Got something to look at. You got something to look at, baby.
Here's a little eye candy for everybody else. So Marley's Chains and Oslo Condition. This is just for you guys. You submit. I'm going to ask you a question with a numerical answer. Whoever is numerically closest. No over, no Price is Right. Just whoever is closest. All right, here we go. Every movie in Disney's Aladdin trilogy are among the top 30 VHS tapes ever sold. Approximately how many copies did the three films sell combined in the U.S.? So how many tapes did Aladdin, The Return of Jafar, and Aladdin, King of Thieves sell combined? All right, I'll give you a second to think about that.
We're not allowed to guess, right?
Closest. All right, I'm starting the timer now.
So we're not answering this question.
You're not answering. Just these two. Just
wait. So people in the chat, let us know. Would you have sex with that monkey?
This is a good time to disclose that Olaf and I shared an Airbnb and shared a body rash afterwards.
Potential monkeypox.
That's right. All right, hang on. You guys talk about the monkeypox while I do the math of who is closer.
I don't think it's monkeypox.
It is.
I don't think it's monkeypox either.
It's a bad time to get a rash though with your friends.
The hottest part of Yaddle is the forehead. The forehead of Yaddle is so hot, it's unbelievable.
I think it's the two knees she has on her.
I
love the long flowing locks.
What I can say, I've got your winners here. I've done the math, and hang on, let me just.
Is it tied?
I'm gonna mark this as correct, but before I do it, I just want to say, excuse me. What I love about Yaddle is that her legs are crossed. she sits very.
She's ladylike
with those crossed legs.
That's
all right.
Nice.
So I've got your winners here. They were it was really close. It took me a second to do the math. They were 20. They were off by just under 20 million.
Wow.
And the answer. Oh, I can reveal the answer. It is 55.3 million. 55,300,000. And they were just closer. Your winners and champions for season 8. They've like won silver and bronze so many times, and this is their first gold. Marley's Chains are your winners. I can't believe it came down to that. Nicely done. Well, Ryan, I see Ryan saying did 4% get that right. No, I marked Marley's Chains as correct so that they would get the point. And
I will do everything in my power to represent the 4%. That's
also as a former champion of a season of this game, Chris,
that's right. There is a champion in the room.
I would like to say congratulations, and there is no way we're paying any of you, and we're never going to do it, and you can never stop us or make us do
it. What are you going to do?
And that's the American way.
Congrats to Marley's Chains. Also, excellent job, Oslo Condition. Oslo Condition got into the top 3 with having missed a game. Their scores were that
that's crazy.
Really good that they got into the top 3. Also, congrats to How am I going to be an optimist about this? So Oslo takes silver. How am I going to be an optimist? Takes bronze. Don't furry, darling. You guys technically won the McClunky. Maybe I'll give it to a regular. But you guys did. You did take it. So nicely done. Thank you so much, Andrew, Travis, Olaf. Think about your life, buddy. Let's think about what's going on
every day.
All right. So thank you all so much at home. Thank you. This has been really fun doing I think it's been great switching to the 9 o'clock after Meredith and Peter show. Thank you to Meredith and Peter for helping build an audience and always being much more time conscious than I was when I was before their show. So thank you to everybody at home. Congrats to our winners. It's a blast. Let's come back in 2 weeks. We'll celebrate the 2nd anniversary of TMQ. Also, thank you. They always thank Cullen and Murr. I always forget to. So thank you, Cullen and Murr. And it's really my honor to do the game with you every week. So come back on the 21st for the anniversary game. See you then. Stay safe. Watch some movies. And congrats to all of our winners, including our gold medalist, Marley's Chains.